We welcome Coach Heupel. He is ready for your questions. We will start over here on the left side.
Hey, Coach.
Hi.
Hey, AP Stedham, AP as we see it. Coach Joey Aguilar, what attracted you to him?
Yeah, experience that he's had as a quarterback, success that he's had, has the ability to throw the football sideline to sideline vertically. For him, he's played a lot of football, and I think all of those experiences, when you got a short window to draw back on to get prepared for the next season in a new offense, new system, help expedite that. He's got the ability with his feet to extend and make plays, and you can use him in the quarterback run game as well. So a myriad of those factors all went into the decision for us to take him.
Right side, third row.
Alex Byington on 3. Josh, thanks for doing this. The Miles and
Arian?
Yeah, I'm sorry, it just blanked. I spoke about meeting with Joey the first day he was there, kind of having a leadership kind of, for lack of a better term, kind of come to Jesus, knowing that they have important things they want to accomplish this season. What do you see from Joey coming out of that, and how has he kind of become a leader quickly?
Well, I think Joey's very comfortable, confident in his own skin, got a great understanding of who he is. His experience as a player, I think, is a part of that as well as he transitions into a new program. He's handled himself in a really mature way. That can be through that experience with our players, but as he got here, embarking on learning our offense, extra time in the building, and how he's handled being in the meeting room with a couple other guys that he's competing with. And he goes about his business. He's earning and garnering trust from the guys around him based on his consistency of who he is and how he works and competes every single day. He's a guy that naturally tries to build relationships with guys. That's, could be taking an O-line out, wide receivers to dinner, just trying to expedite the process of relationships. And through all of that, he's become an interwoven part of the fabric of who we are, and you can see that in the workouts and through what our guys are doing on the field. But we got a true competition too, and how Joey and Merck and George have all handled that is a big part of why I think we have a chance to be successful at that position, and ultimately as a football team as well. They compete with each other. They do it in a positive way. They do that on the field, in the weight room, out on the practice field. Looking forward to getting to training camp with those guys.
Middle, second, fourth row.
Coach William Halliday with Auburn Undercover. Jackson Arnold talked earlier this morning about just getting to go back to Oklahoma and play against them for Auburn. And as someone that played or got to coach there and played there last year, I just wanted to ask, just what words of advice would you give to him when he goes back there later this year?
Yeah, I mean, the game's going to be about the game. And for anybody, Jackson that, has teammates that were back there and had been there for a couple of years, it's a unique set of circumstances that you're walking into for sure. It's in some ways a little bit different because of those relationships, but you buckle your chin strap, the ball gets kicked off, and it's 11 on 11.
Right side, fourth row.
Zach Tucker, WSMV. The NCAA set forth rules for the NIL. State of Tennessee has set forth their own rules saying you don't have to follow those rules. Do you see a conflict with that, and how do you feel like you guys are going to proceed at UT?
Well, I think the brush that you maybe painted that with is maybe a little bit broad. I'm not in the details of everything and how the language is written, but certainly our administration has made it known that we're going to follow the rules that are given before us and operate in the right way.
Middle section, fourth row.
John Sartori, WVLT. William Inge is a guy who the players love, the fans love, but what is it about him, aside from just his personality, that you think brings out the best in his group?
Yeah, I think it starts with his personality, but who he is and how he cares about people, and that's our staff, but it's our players as well, and how he entered into our building and started developing that relationship and rapport with our guys and trying to understand, their successes, failures, goals, dreams, and how he can best help each individual, but collectively as a group as well, and he's true to that every day. There's nothing fake about him. He's completely real in who he is every single day, and I think that's been a huge part of developing that room, which our linebackers took a massive step forward when he got here, and it's a part of the success that he and we have had at the linebacker position in recruiting.
Left side, third row.
Coach, coaches are always discussing improvement. What did you learn from playing in that game last year in Columbus, Ohio, that you're going to move forward and do a little bit better?
Yeah, ultimately, we wanted to coach and play a lot better and get a different result in that football game. And everything that you go through, you learn things from. And for us as a football team, being ready to handle that moment and prepare and play better, coach better. But some of the tools and things that we need in our tool belt as well. But ultimately, it comes down to us being better on that night and the lead up to the game.
Left side, second row.
Hey, Coach, Paige Dower. I was talking to Miles and Bryson Easton, and they had stories about how younger players within the position group felt that they could correct them, whether it's hands on hips or certain other examples. What is that a testament to about the culture of this team where even the young guys have a voice?
Yeah, everybody inside of our program, there's a standard of who and what we have to be in everything that we're doing every day. Great teammates surpass that standard, and they hold the teammates accountable to that are around them. To be a great teammate doesn't mean you have to be a starter, doesn't mean you have to be a senior. That's a part of the fabric of holding each other accountable. And I expect that from peer to peer, but also peer to coach and coach to peer. So it's a part of who we are, and at the end of the day, it's not what you do, it's how you do it, and we got to make sure that we're doing it the right way.
Right side, third row.
Josh, doubling back to kind of NIL and the future of the game a little bit, Danny, your AD, was really one of the first that's come out in support of collective bargaining. That's kind of a bugaboo among coaches and things about not making athletes employees. So where's the balance there, and where do you stand on the idea of collective bargaining at employees?
Yeah, well, I'm all the intricacies that go into it. I'm certainly not the right guy to ask, where the right landscape is. We're really fortunate at Tennessee, and I've worked with Danny previously. He's very thoughtful, forthright, and has a vision of where things are going and how it's best to navigate that space. And that's afforded us the opportunity to handle a lot of different things at Tennessee in a very positive way. It's unique that you have that strong of leadership on campus in the guy that has that type of vision that can be able to see through the weeds and try to find a way to navigate through that. And so I love working with him.
We have a final question for the coach. Thank you very much for your time, Coach.
Appreciate it.
Good luck this season.